What's going on, everybody? Salty Tom, Mr. Schwizzity, Green Mix Alpha, Cockbirkin, Brooks here, Twinkie, Yusef, Frag Zombie, Facey Gaming, Japanese viewer. Well, hello, Japan. Here's Yoshi. What up, Yoshi? Before I even get started, I gotta tell you guys, it is crazy gusty today. The wind is ridiculously out of control. It's like no boats allowed in the bay type of wind. Just bad. So it is loud. I did everything I could to try to lower the sound leaking into the house, but it's just so gusty loud today. It's crazy. Dan Lee, Tam's here, Soul, Bo. Well, hey, Twinkie. Terry, what up? Anyway, let's get this going here. We are on Onslaught, starting on floor 250. Finally made it to 250. Let's get 250 going. What's going on, Bad Dilemma? Terry, how you doing? Yeah, it's crazy how gusty it is today. Just ridiculous. Completely redonkulous. Let's see what map we get here. I'm gonna have to turn the game volume up a little bit. I had it muted last night. I was doing some C6, farming up some clusters, and finally started watching The Flash. Yeah, I'm just getting started there, Cosby. Nice, Yoshi. I'm doing good there, James. Let's see what we get. EMP stabbies and EMP kamikazes for the flyers. Proximity sucks on flyers. Tell you what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna throw. Actually, let's just put a sky guard here, and then I'm gonna throw an obelisk down here to try to kind of work as a decoy since we have EMPs and kamikazes here. Hopefully that will work. Alright. Let's see. Size Zerker throwers. So we do have javelin throwers here. Shadow Man Industries, what up? Then we got Lethargic and Unstoppable. Now we're not going to be able to take advantage of Lethargic because the lane is just right there. Unstoppable is enemies are immune to slow. So let's not worry about putting any slow in the mix. And just kind of go with a standard stack plus a PDT. Power Transfer would be viable in a crit build. Only, really, there, Tam, but the problem is the crit builds are just, they're just not super effective. It seems like crit needs a little bit of a buff. I mean, I understand where Trendy wanted to go with crit because it was ridiculous, but they turned it way down, and it made it so crit builds are not, they're difficult to obtain to get the same results or lower results than a regular defense power build is the problem. Let's just PDT every lane. There we go. And what do we got here? We got Pilot on here, so PDT is good down here anyway. Let's get a stun, and let's put a slow in as well. There we go. So we got lots of conditions. That lane should be easy mode, and it leaves me 240. Now up here we've got Frost Orcs first off, but then we've got Headstrong, so enemies that cannot be stunned. There's a lot of Frost Orcs too, 18 of them. Makes me not want to really mess around with any traps, auras, or nodes here. However, let's see, what do I got? I've got 240. If we went 3 Earth Shatters... That's going to leave me 60. I could do something like this. And, I mean, they're still going to be susceptible to the Frost Orcs. Actually, it's got Cyborgs, too. Tell you what, let's try one Weapon Man node. Let's put it back a ways. Go in a little bit closer than that, maybe. How far is that reaching? Seems like it's really close to the entrance. You know what? Maybe even go a little bit further. Let's go right to there. That seems pretty good. Frag Zombie happened to put the smackdown on out there. Yeah, sorry, I haven't even been watching. I've been reading the lanes here. But, no, I'm not your guy. So if you're looking for help, try the DD2 Discord, try the forums. There's lots of other matchmaking opportunities out there for you. But it's not going to be joining somebody that's on floor 250. Every time you get a Defender pack, you wish it was a C8 amp. It seems like the Defender packs are more common now. What's going on, Freak Lord? Thanks for swinging by. Got to get the mods first there, CP. As soon as I get the mods, I'll be doing the spotlights. I can tell you the Mystic is very disappointing. Unless you want to play Melee Mystic. If you want to play Melee Mystic, then you can be a beast. But the Shadow Flame dagger got nerfed into the ground with the mod quality. If the mod quality was a little bit better, then that wouldn't be the case. But man, the Shadow Flame is... it just seems not as good. What's going on there, Salty Barbecue? I'm going to try to keep this Broomnado spamming here. As soon as I get to it, Jesse, like I said, it's all about getting the mods. If you want to go out and farm all the mods for me and give them to me, I would be more than happy to do whatever spotlight you want right away. But, I mean, taking between 20 and 50 hours to find the mods to do one hero spotlight, you guys are going to have to just be patient. You know, there's just only so much one person can do. Like I said, if you guys want to donate to the cause, you feel free. Go farm them all up. Oh, I need hundreds of mods. They're the exact same game, Soul. There's no difference at all. Yeah, it's been a grind getting mods, you know. And then you finally get the mods, and it's a low quality mod that you have to upgrade to get to Chaos 7 or whatever. And then you have to go and farm all the materials. So it's a grind. There's no doubt about it. Oh wow, that obelisk took those flyers down. What? Or it's hitting down there. I was going to say, what the heck is it hitting? We got a Yeti. A Yeti down. There is no tips to get good loot quick, James. It's just grind. Just play, grind it out. Don't worry so much about the stats on the gear. It's more about the mods. I mean, obviously you want good stats on the gear, but that shouldn't be your top concern. The stats that are on the gear, you'll get hundreds of pieces that have the right stats before you find the right mods. Let's see. Not enough juice. That's alright. We got the obelisk over here as a decoy. And what do we have this time? We got the super Hex Thrower. Oh, Mrs. or Mr. Warbleed. I'm just joking, Hassan. I don't expect anybody to give me mods. You guys need to keep the mods for yourself. What I'm saying is you guys just need to be patient. It's not something that can happen overnight. And remember, it costs a fortune to move these mods around, so you know, you got to have defender medals or gems, or you can't even move the mods once you find them. So I mean, Trendy has created quite the grind fest. There's no doubt about that. Like 700 and something there, Endercow, is my minimum ascension. I don't remember the exact number. I want to do it soon. Actually, I want to do it now. But on the same note, I wish we knew more about when the Onslaught changes were coming. I kind of got the impression that they might be here quickly. But when is quickly? Is that in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 days, a month? You know, we just don't know. Got you 10 of 10 tenacity, very nice. But anyway, there will be one spotlight or guide every single day, is basically what I'm getting at. Doing more than that, I mean, I've got to have the 12 hours a day required just to play the game and to get all the stuff, just to be able to do that one video a day. That mana burn damage would be good for a squire, but none of those other ones would be good for anything else that I want to do. The swap mods are decent, but come on, die, ogre. Man, that ogre pushed way out there. Nah, you can't use multiple elements. Revenant. The mods are kind of in groupings, like the explosion mods, the boom mods, the element mods. You can't use more than one of a type of those mods. Sure, I'll take it from you if it's Chaos 7, Tam. If it's not Chaos 7, I don't want to grind all the materials to upgrade it. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be picky, but at least grinding materials, you're guaranteed to get where you want to go. If you're using a build that requires walls, absolutely. Walls are a good thing. There's nothing wrong with them. Nah, my minimum ascension is way higher than that, Hassan. It was 380 or 370 before I even started this Onslaught push. I'll tell you. Let me kill these last 130 mods. I'll let you know. You can't trade something once it's upgraded. C6 isn't bad though. That doesn't require crap. It's when it's campaign or whatever where it's a real grind. Oof. Only 16 mobs left, but it seems like there's so many in there. Alright, let's see here. What's going on, Maddie? How you doing? Well, it doesn't work that way because it's past your previous high. So, I mean, the only time you can just look right at your floor is if you have never reset before. I've got 381 minimum ascension. I'm picking up another 339 if I reset right now. So that would be what? 720? Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Only 558? 558's pretty damn high for starting Ascensionaire Endercal. That would be higher than 99% of all players. Well, if you get the stuff, the problem, Soul, is the mod quality. The high quality mods are extremely rare. Starting the day off with a little Defender Pack action. I've got a bunch of them now. I've not been opening the green ones for quite a while. I've still been opening the blues and the purples because I need the gold. But I've been holding on to the... Actually, I've been holding on to blues too. Greens and blues. Yeah, I played some Battle Royale there, Olga. How do talent cap bonuses scale? They don't scale, they're flat. It's a flat, like, you know, for, say, hero damage or hero health, it's 80. For your abilities, it's, well, for the Gun Witch, it's 25. Actually, weird. For the abilities, for, like, defense power and stuff, it's only 20. Have you not seen my gold here, Bryn? I've got 18 million gold. Since the update hit, I've spent 600 million at least. So yeah, I'm way low on gold. 18 million won't get you very far. That's not enough to do anything. You don't need any of those. Man, no loot that map. Hardly at all. And here's the problem, is mod quality stinks. And do you really want to spend all those defender medals to put a crappy mod on something? Let's see. Let's check out the flyer lanes first. EMP stabby zappers. One regular Skyguard could handle that. And then stabby kamikazes. It's pretty easy on the flyer lanes this time. Let's just go with just one. One Skyguard on each lane. I do want to put an obelisk down now, and might as well use it as an EMP bait. So let me just throw it down, like, say right there. Yeah, it'll work. Alright, let's see what else we got. Geo Womp Zerkers with Bullet Sponge and Pain Aura. It looks like there's no ranged mobs, so I don't have to worry about the core. Let's just go with a standard stack here. Something like that. Alright, we got no controlled burn on the Skelly lanes, so that makes it kind of easy. Let's just go... That's a little overkill even. Yeah, I don't need all that. So let's get rid of the flame aura. We'll go with just the LSA there. Alright, and we got controlled burn over here with Spellbreaker, Psyfrost Whompers. So there is the potential to get Frost Orcs on this lane. Let's see, let's get the controlled burn handled though. I want to give it a little bit of a protection against, give it a little bit of landscape to hide behind for these flyers. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not terrible anyway. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, it's got a little something there to hide behind. Alright, let's still get that going on, and I'm still going to do an aura stack, and I'm going to hope that if Frost Orcs come, it's not an excessive amount of them. What do we got over here? We got Hex Throwers and Hex Whompers with Headstrong. So stun is not going to work over here. So for this lane, instead of going with the stun, let's go with a slow. And we'll go with some protons. And then do an aura stack as well. And here I kind of want a PDT, or a Frostbite. Let me throw one Earth Shatter over here too, just to get some shatter combos going. See, is there a best chaos level to farm for a 5-bar tenacity servo? Farming for a 5-bar tenacity servo is like beyond pie in the sky there, frag. I mean, if you get one, you're just absurdly lucky. If odds are you're not going to get one just because of the rarity. But the best thing to do, theoretically, would be to go to the Chaos tier which it drops, which I believe is Chaos 1 or Chaos 2. I'm not positive. You'd have to look on Lightrayne spreadsheet. Exclamation, info tables. Let me see. That should bring it up there. Maybe. Come on, little bot. There we go. That should show you where everything drops. But if you went to that tier, theoretically, that would be your best chance. But your chances are still just ungodly rare. Like, ridiculous rare. Alright, now I had... What did I have? I got 80 DU. I wonder if 2 cannons would be better than that Earth Shatter. Now, the Earth Shatter is going to provide some CC, but the cannons would actually assist with that controlled burn lane. See, that's looking pretty good. What else? We only got 20 DU left. I think I'm just going to back it up with another LSA out here. Or I could split the LSAs. Let's do that instead. Get double boom boom going on. Alright, let's see how this does. I'm curious to keep an eye on this this proton lane. I think it's going to do fine. And then the Frost Orcs here are just going to need to die right away. I've got 2 cannons and a PDT, which will help with that. Can I use my Bike Monk? I don't know what you mean by Bike Monk. Thank you very much for subscribing there, the pro. I appreciate it. But, I mean, this is floor 250. I'm gonna go with the heroes that I want to use. CC stands for crowd control, Ryan. Earth Shatters have always been crowd control. But yeah, now they're AoE instead of single target. I know you know what you meant. You just said the wrong thing. What's going on, Lightrayne? Pixia, what up, what up? Let's see. Yeah, the 3-map floors are leaving. That's what's coming. We don't know any other info right now other than the 3-map floors are going away. I mean, we'd have to assume that the maps scale up quicker. Why am I soloing it? Because I don't have anyone else on my friends list that's at floor 250. And there's a gating system, so no one else could join me even if they wanted to. Let's see. Oh, Nuke Monk. Yeah, I gotcha. If one of the mutators works out where I need the Nuke Monk, then I'll play the Nuke Monk. But I'm not, you know, I don't have any room for error. I can't screw around and just do what I want here. I got to do the most effective thing. Yep, throw down Dryad trees there, Roach Lord. It is the easiest thing to do. I should do a couple of different Power Surge builds, because so many people ask about it. I've got a Proteum weapon on the Monk and the EV2 is the only two I'm using. I actually would not be... That Gunwitch one looks really cool, but it's the exact same thing as I have right now. So it would be just pure vanity. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Push. I do appreciate it. Bastille Master. Wrecked. Right now I'm using the Gunwitch and the EV2. So if something happens where I need some like spammable lane clear, if I'm out of my ability resources or whatever, then I would switch to the... Oop, wrong hero. Then I would switch to the EV2 and just spam the lane down with charge shot. It is basically the strat I've been going with most of the time. I do like to add the Nuke Monk into the deck on game ogre lanes though. What's going on, Doug? Why don't you use the Dryad? Why would you use the Dryad? Hey, you build with the heroes you want to build with. There's nothing that says you have to use the Dryad. Or there's nothing that says you shouldn't use the Dryad. If you like the Dryad, you should use the Dryad. No doubt about it. But, I mean, there's no reason to just add in a hero for a building hero for, you know, no other reason other than you like it and you want to do that. Pandy, what up? Let's see, I think we're good. I like using the Dryad for Ancient Power resets because it's quick and easy in the old system. But if you're using it for Ancient Power resets and you're putting a ton of time on the Dryad, it gets boring. But you got the key words there, Krollo. In your opinion. Everyone's opinion is different. Everybody likes different playstyles. The Dryad to me is extremely boring. The only thing I like about the Dryad is she's got good mobility and really, really stable flight. I love that aspect of her. I mean, I do like the Dryad. Like I said, I just have used her a ton, and I don't want to burn myself out on the Dryad. That axe looks pretty cool too, out of those Protean weapons. I mean, all of them look cool. Sure. If you like melee better than you like range, Minam, then by all means, the Barbarian's a beast, you know? I personally am more of a range fan than a melee fan. And that's why I go Gunwitch, EV. I play my monk as mostly range. What counts as a buff? The buff stuff is real buggy right now, Doug. A lot of the stuff isn't working properly. Trendy's aware of it. Hopefully they have it all, get it all fixed up. Shocking Revelation mods is just all about playing active on the EV. You'll get tons and tons of Shocking Revelation mods. They're not even randomly rare. I mean, you play one map with an EV2 active, and you've got a huge chance of getting a Shocking Revelation mod. Now, as far as getting a good one, that's just straight RNG. But that's a really, really super common mod. That's what I couldn't believe they were selling for so much. It's like just play. I mean, I've sold not on the player market, just to the vendor, but I've sold hundreds of them, literally. But I always have an EV2 in the deck, and I play active on the EV2 quite frequently. So that's why. Hero damage is gonna, like a hack and slash hero damage build is gonna be the best squire build. You could do add some retribution type stuff into the mix and be really effective on the squire. But the squire is all about the hack and slash. Get up in there and smash them faces. That's what the squire does good. There you go, Doug. Nice. What do we got? We got Nash over here. I'm gonna have to watch that girl. I actually am in the process of putting together a barb set, Krollo. I don't have it even close to complete, but I'm in the process. The thing that really helps the barb out is the barb stances do count as buffs. Info tables. There's Skinny Fish. Exclamation info tables. Yeah, you can still get the mods, but you can influence the rarity of the drops. Yeah, you wouldn't want to play the Dryad as a tank. I mean, first off, a tank is not required. In no instance of DD2 do you ever need to have a tank, first off. But, like Lightrayne said, her damage, her burst damage is some of the highest in the game. So it's really tough to not take that into consideration, you know? What's the thing I really want to find the most? I want a 10 out of 10 full green melee boom mod would be my idea of a good time. It's going good, Cody. This is floor 250 right now. Assassins galore here, huh? Get these flyers. I'm not even worried about killing on yet. There we go. Very nice. Piece of cake. Alright, give me something good. There's a minimum roll exploding volley chip. How crappy. Every one of those I get is like bare bones bottom. I've gotten a ton of them too. It just amazes me that every single one has been that low quality. But what can you do? Got to go with what you got. Taking me so long to load into maps, I think, because my inventory being such a train wreck. Alright, sorry about that. Getting me some sips on that coffee. How long am I going to stream? I don't know. A few hours. Let's see what we got. What dropped on that one? Drenching Strikes, I still need to guild. I'll keep that guy around. Let's see if we got anything else worth a poo. Nope. No, there is no Chaos 8 gear, Olga. Chaos 8 gear can only be obtained through the crafting system by making it. I'm in Chaos 8 realm right now. If Chaos 8 gear was dropping, it would be dropping for me right now. But yeah, there is no Chaos 8 gear. Without creating it yourself, that is. Let's see. Geo Throwzerkers. It's nice having a easy lane up here in the corner. I got no cyborgs. I got pilot on. Just a regular old stack, and this lane will just burn. Burn, burn, burn. I think bags are 640. Evan, I'm not positive. I think that's what they are, though. Yeah. Let's see, we got armored on this one, so increased magic damage, which is a good thing. It's a thrower lane, so I got no frost orcs, I got no cyborgs. We can basically rinse and repeat and do the exact same thing they just did on that other lane. Now, I put that a little too close to spawn. If this turns into a boss lane, I'm going to have a hard time killing those bosses. I might have to move that back. We'll have to see how it goes. Let's see, we got a stabby kamikaze up there. I think we'll just go with just one regular old Skyguard here. And then we got stabby zappers over here. So let's just do a Skyguard here too. These two will actually double dip and cover both lanes, because those flyers and these flyers are both going to this core. You have an extra bag from something. It's probably from from before. Okay, we got Spellbreaker. And we got Headstrong. Now I gotta remember I got a core right here. Now this particular lane, like several others on this map, even though both of the little squiggly lines are telling me the mobs are gonna go this way, mobs will actually go this way. Particularly any skeletons. And as you see, we do have a mage here. So I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. And in fact, just to help negate that right now, I think I'm just going to throw a couple of cannonballs over here this way. So anything that walks this way, hopefully those cannons will handle. Okay, well then we got Frost Orcs. I think we're just going to go with a CC knockup build on this one. Well, I got those two Sky Guards up there. Heck, I might even add in another one now if I'm going to do this. You know what? Let me go ahead and go with a fourth. I feel like I should add another Sky Guard up there now. What's the range like on that one? Let me see. It's kind of a standard setup. Tam. Deadly strikes, defense rate, and destruction. Actually, I don't have destruction on them. I've got stun on them instead. So I got deadly strikes, defense rate, and stun. You know what? Let me just do it. I got mana left, it looks like. Putting another Sky Guard up here will just make this ridiculous. I feel like I should put it over here, though. Alright, perfect. Yeah, exclamation juicy stacks there, beast. Oh, there it is, Lightrayne's got it. Alright, we got EMP zappers with proximity. I've already used my obelisk, haven't I? Did I use an obelisk? Yeah, I used an obelisk over there. Oh, another double lane. Wow. Lucky, lucky. Alright, we got controlled burn, we got spellbreaker. Well, let's do the controlled burn setup here first. And we'll get some stun on them. There's no frosties, right? No, no frosties. Let's get some cannonballs going too. For that that spellbreaker aspect. Man, I feel like I had to have missed something again. I got two double lanes, which makes it feel like you've got just an absurd amount of DU. That seems pretty good. I guess I can put a Frosty in too, just for the Frosty power. Let me look around. I almost had to have missed something somewhere. Everything in the game right now is OP, Joe. There's not one defense in the game that's can't be dialed in, so it's completely overpowered. Not one single defense. Everything in the game is good right now. It's just a matter of setting it up properly. I guess that was it, huh? Guess I could... I feel like I overkilled this, too. 4 Sky Guards? I mean, I could completely ridiculous overkill it. Let's just do it. These are going to get frozen up, but it'll give me quite a bit of power if anything makes it out that far. I guess I'll save the rest. I really feel like I had to have missed something. Actually, might as well get buffed, right? upgrade that obelisk. Yeah, explosive traps are really good when they're set up properly. They're super strong. The problem with explosive traps is the way to make them the most effective is to keep the mobs parked in front of them, which means they're going to work best with like proton beams or frostbites. Something like that is really going to help you optimize your explosive traps. In the cannons, Corolla, is that what you're talking about? It's called Stunfire. In the weapon manufacturers, the stun is called Shocking Revelations. In the current state of the game, Hassan, get your auras modded up properly. If Chaos 6 is what's giving you a problem, try just doing Flame Aura spam down a lane without using any walls. The Hex Throwers won't have anything to throw at but the core. So they'll walk all the way through all those auras to get in range of the cores. Let's see, we got an easy lane here. Kind of a standard stacker. In fact, I'll double up on it just because I can. Let's get a flame there. A flame there. And go like that. And like that. Oh no, the Skyguard doesn't have any stun. I wish. That would be awesome. That would be really, really good. What's going on there, Caleb? Welcome. I think this is enough to actually upgrade everything. I got a pretty easy start for wave 2 here. In fact, let's double up that and then ignore it. And might as well hit this Skyguard too. Oh! I find a place to park for 1 second and I get bombed. I didn't even reach it. I was reaching over for my water. I didn't even make it to it yet. Alright, there we go. You'd be better off specializing there, Hassan. Instead of going with anti-range, anti-melee, and anti-support, go with anti-melee, melee boom, and defense power or something like that. You'd be way better off. Spreading yourself too thin, trying to do everything, is not the way to maximize. Not the way to get it done at all. Ooh, that was close. What's the hero damage on that one? Ah, it's a little low. But yeah, if you decided to specialize, those melee booms will put up a ridiculous amount of damage. Lavagard Throwers. Alright, so we got it easy here, and we actually just created a dive bomb lane for the kamikazes, so I don't need this anymore. Because the kamikazes are going to dive bomb traps, auras, and nodes. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. What else? Put a Frosty back there. Actually, let's just double up and go. So there's a little tip for everybody on flyer lanes. If you get kamikazes and assassins, and that's the only thing you have, remember that kamikazes will dive bomb nodes. So if you're using an EV setup, you actually don't need any air support there. So no anti-air at all going on that lane now. Yeah, Skyguard range is actually uncapped as far as everybody knows. We don't have the ability to hit the range cap on them with everything currently available in the game. So, I mean, as far as that goes, that pretty much makes it uncapped. Man, I'd really like to upgrade that Skyguard, but I'm out of juice. Nothing I can do. No juice is no juice. Looks like all this is holding up fine. Got the popcorn machine with the Skyguards. And they're getting cannonballed and poisoned at the same time. So that's pretty good. No, you have to pick. You only get one of the range hyper shards. So you have to choose what it goes in. I use mine in my Frostbite tower currently. If I didn't have it in the Frostbite, I would probably have it in the Skyguard. See how this is holding up. And we got Sniper Warbleed getting wrecked. I'm not even going to go over there. And get that upgrade in now. Actually, I can double up it now. Nice, Bishy. Grats. You either got a super hot item or a crap load of gold. One of the two. Alright. Over there. That actually makes that lane really, really easy to cover. I've gotten a pretty lucky roll so far. I got controlled burn on it, which is kind of a non-issue. I'm just going to add another poison dart tower in to adjust for controlled burn. And I think just support the popcorn machine more. Is that what I want to do? I think so. Just gonna add to the popcorn machine here. Let's go 2 more Earth Shatters. And 1 more Skyguard just for that face punch right up front. I gotta watch this lane now because this is gonna be really nice. Alright, let's throw some ups around. Good enough. Let me check the bosses though. Anytime I get a lane, I'm excited. Okay, I got a Bastille Master, which I'll just have to keep an eye on that. And I got Quibs over there, but Quibs should get wrecked. See if I can squeeze one more upgrade in over here. Lingering Hellfire is actually really good. The problem with it is not Lingering Hellfire, it's just the nature of the AoE defenses. If there wasn't a 10 target maximum Lingering Hellfire, or Lingering Hellfire is the one for the Ramsters, never mind. Yeah, the one for the Ramsters is very bad. Alright. I was thinking the Fishers. The one for the Fishers is really good, but it's bad mechanically. Alright. Popcorn machine engaged. Skyguards are working. Actually, there's not much living to make it up in the air, huh? It's a little too much on the sky guards. Currently, right now, on the floors that require 3 maps there, Sunbaked, if you get disconnected or something, you have to redo the entire floor, which is going to be changing soon. They're going to be switching that so that it only requires 1 map. This is floor 250 there, Lopez. Try it more. Try what? The fishers or the ramsters, Pandy? Yeah, fire against frost lanes just straight up doubles the damage that you do if you put the fire mod on it. Geo womp womps with long shot. We're assuming that's what they meant, Doug. They haven't really given us any specific details yet. The only thing they've said is that 3 map floors are going away. Let's see. Let's get some boom boom in there too. Well, the thing with fishers is it's not really that big of a deal because that dot lasting for 50 seconds doesn't matter. None of the mobs are going to live that long. Alright, what was I looking for? Cannons. I want 1 bit of boom boom in the back. I don't know, Dole. I'm assuming they're going to keep it the same way. I have no idea, though. They haven't clarified any of that information yet. Nah, the Fisher against frost mobs? Absolutely. Fishers are huge against frost mobs. But, I mean, from that regard, so are flame auras. Yeah, you should have fire damage going on every single frost lane, no doubt about it. What do we got? We got shieldy gobs. Let's just watch the popcorn machine again. Nothing's surviving the triple stack. See, the thing with the Earth Shatter mod is all that stacks. Yeah, are you on Discord there, Tam? Or are you, what server do you play on? And what's your Steam name? No, if you fail, you get to replay the floor. So if you fail an onslaught map, you just replay it. Replay that map or re-roll it. But you don't, there's no penalty for failing. Other than having to do it again. You should get whatever looks like the most fun to you there, Long. There we go. Floor 250 in the bag. Nah, I use the DD2 Discord there, Tam. But I'll look for you after I get done streaming. You can get it, Tiago, but the chances of getting it are going to be much lower. Here's a Huntress Bow. Another crap hero-specific mod. Man, I just get the worst luck on those. They're all just bottom of the barrel. Every single one of them. I'm not really sure there, Craig. I'd have to see it to see what's going on. Alright, 250 done. What's going on there, Meyer? Thanks there, Tam. Appreciate it. See what we got. Don't need any of those. Wonder what that looks like. I'll look in a sec. So focused on my my green quality stuff to get it upgraded. Alright, I got no quality mods. Let's see what this looks like. It doesn't look that cool. The shot type isn't very cool either. I'll stick with my my Pathfinder. I like the little flashy lights on the shot. Alright, it's nothing good. No, Ramsters do not need Piercer, Aaron. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? We got EMP Kamikazes with Headstrong. What do we got over here? EMP Stabby Kamikazes, Power Block, and Lethargic. So flyer lanes are almost a non-issue. Let me throw that down. And then I'm just going to PDT it. I don't even think it's even necessary, to be honest. Because the EMP is going to go here, and then the Kamikaze should go there. Alright, we got Zerker Fodder. Only one Kobold, though, so I'm not going to worry about it. The one stack is not going to kill me. Let's just go with... Actually, let's go with 2 Flamars, just in case. Alright, what do we got up here? We got Timmy up top. Timmy needs no Frost Orcs, and I'm just going to stack the power here to spawn kill the flyers in the process. So just a standard stack here. We'll get the job done. Here we got armored and maximum effort, so it's actually in our best interest to do the standard stack. And then I want to get some frosty power going here too. That will cover both lanes. What defense would benefit most from a max defense rate mod? I've got one max defense rate mod, Skinny Fish, and I use it... Oh, my frames dropped. I didn't even realize. Looks like it's all caught back up here. Anyway, I use my max defense rate model on my poison dart towers. It doesn't get them all the way to the cap, but it gets them really close. And that frees up a shard slot for me. And in that shard slot, I go with explosive. I got pretty easy lanes again. I'm getting really lucky on the lane rolls today. So far, anyway. That leaves me 40. Let's see. think I'm going to get rid of something over here. I've got that poison dart tower. Let me get rid of this flame aura. And that will allow me to do what? I don't have enough for 2. Actually, what I do have enough to do, though, is go like this. And then put the LSAs off to the sides further. And get 2 of them. I think that'll work. Alright, let's see. What happens there, Dole, is those middle lanes, the little lane billboards can bug out and stack. And then there's a lane billboard behind another one of the lane billboards that you can't see. And then the next wave, sometimes it will correct itself and you can see it. And then it makes you think that the lane's changed. But usually that's what it is. Proton beams are really good, Aaron. Nothing wrong with protons at all. Alright, I think we just let this run. I was trying to get caught up on chat there. Aaron, well, I mean, a wall is the best defense against a berserker, no doubt about it. But if you're concerned with them, just putting a defense in the back. Like I've got the poison dart towers back here. So it gives something to keep hitting the berserker if it makes it through the initial onslaught. So berserker would have to make it all the way, actually would have to make it all the way to about here before it stopped taking damage, because the poison will keep ticking. And then of course if it stops for a second in front to wail on this, which it normally will just run right around, but if it did stop to wail on that, that would give it an extra second. Oh, yeah, that's weird, Dole. It must be some sort of a bug. I mean, there's lots of bugs right now. Trendy's going to have a big old list of bug fixes, I'm sure, in the next update, probably. Camo, little spinnies, go away. Nah, you don't want to stack all that range. Yeah, I don't know if Lightrayne made it to that one yet, but you would be way over the range cap if you stacked all that. That's too much range. So you would want to get rid of one of those range mods, or range shards. I use a Gilded Deadly Strikes on mine, and I'm at the range cap. There we go, looking good. Yeah, defense rate would be huge over having that additional range. So, like, I mean, just saying every defense in the game, literally every single defense, the very first thing you should ever put in it to start up is destruction, deadly strikes, and defense rate. And then decide where you want to change it from there. Like, you know, say it was proton beams, you wouldn't want deadly strikes. So pull out deadly strikes and put in something else. But every defense, your starting setup should be deadly strikes, defense rate, and destruction. And then tweak from that point. Off the top of my head, I want to say it's 5,000 there, Zhao, but I'm not positive. Lightrayne's got it on his spreadsheet, though. Exclamation WM there, Christy. And Lightrayne's got you. Alright, I got the sweet setup, man. This is lucky rolls on this one. Get this bad boy jacked up. And get that jacked up to handle old Tuskar. Where can I throw it? Can put it in up here, I guess. Good enough. What's going on there, that boy? How you doing? To look at any of the defenses that I'm using here today, though, you can do exclamation juicy stacks, and it will give you the commands for each individual defense, and then that will tell you where to go from there. Yeah, depending on what you want, what you're wanting to see. But those builds, I have gotten some upgrades to mods, but I haven't changed the base. I haven't changed anything about those builds other than replacing a mod with the same but a better version of the mod. Here comes Tuskar. Tuskar down. Let's see. Man, we're just solid here. There's no way to farm it, Curse. It's pure RNG. It's extremely rare getting any perfect mod, so it's not, you can't really farm a mod. I mean, you can say that's what you're farming for, but your chances of getting it are non-existent. Like 1/10 of 1% or lower. Probably lower. Uh-oh, obelisk down. I didn't upgrade the obelisk. Oops. That's alright. Nah, Max, Frosty Power, the PDT, for Frosty Power to work, the PDT would have to be sitting up here, and then it's just going to get smashed. So that's not, for, if you wanted to buff your PDT, you'd want to use a buff beam or a boost aura. Alright, let's get that obelisk back down. Can't believe I let my obelisk get blown up. I'm a slacker. Here comes the wind again. Get that bad boy to the roof. Get the damage ripping out. And give this Kursakazi a second here. What do I have for bosses? I got double war bleeds. That's not too bad. Alright, that Kursakazi should be close enough. I'm going to let it roll here. Gribs down. Very nice. Actually, I think the rest of this map is probably AFKable. I could probably just chillax and let it happen. Get me a sip of that water. Ah, there we go. Yummy. Alright, here comes the nosebleeds. Hey, who gives it? I think X-Clant was calling him that. That's a funny name for him. Nosebleed instead of Warbleed. Ah, no good. Alright, come on. I got no C8 mod yesterday at all. See if I'll get one today. Nope, not on this map. Alright, moving right along. We are on floor 251, map 2. Map 2 of 3. Man, I can't wait to get some more info on the onslaught changes and the 3 maps, or the 1 map versus 3 maps, or whatever it is. Nah, lightning strike is always single target, unfortunately. Got all those. Not one good mod. Man, there's too many maps in a row without something. Alright, let's see what we got. I know we're going to need sky guards. I'm just going to go ahead and throw them in. See, we got air raid here. We got EMP commies there. And then EMP stabbies there. So let's just get all the sky guards laid down. I'm going to go with 6 of them, just to not risk anything. Actually, here I can go with 1 less and go with a poison dart tower instead. That way it gets some lane action too. There we go. Then we got Hex Womps with proximity. So this is a natural lane for the standard stack with proximity. I kind of want to throw Frosty Power in, but I don't want it to get dive bombed by that EMP. Well, I guess I could answer that problem too. Let's do it. I'll put an obelisk up top here. And then that will handle the EMP dive bomb for me. Put it right there. I'm going to slap an upgrade on it too. Alright, now most people are familiar with this map. This is another one of those sketchy lanes. It's a Timmy lane, so I don't have to worry about it as much, as I don't believe there will be any mages at all in a Timmy lane. It's all about the Gobus. Every type of Gobu is in a Timmy lane. But I am, just in case, I'm just going to throw 1 lightning strike here. But if there was any mages or skellies at all, this is the closest core. So what they're going to do when they spawn is they're going to go this way and smash this. Which, you know, of course is not what I want. Let's see. That will handle Timmy no problem. In fact, I'm going to get 1 more Flame Aura up front. And that will guarantee the Timmy face roll. And just for good measure, we'll throw a PDT in the back. Alright, now here we got Hex Throwers, which on this map, anytime I see Hex Throwers, I'm gonna instantly throw reflect beams down on these cores. Let me build this lane first and then blow the remaining there. I actually got a ton of DU left. I haven't done the far lane yet. Alright, here we got Geo Hex Swamps. Enemies start stronger but get weaker the longer they live. Now this would be an opportunity to take advantage of that mutator, Lethargic, and let the Hex Throwers, or let the mobs walk all the way up here before you kill them. However, the Hex Throwers are going to be throwing at that core, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to spawn camp them. In fact, let's go Frosty Power on this one. And you know what? We got so much DU. Let's just go ahead and throw one more Flamar in front there too. Man, I got a ton left. Holy crap. We got a controlled burn lane over here, but we've got a relatively easy lane besides that. So let's poison them. We'll freeze them. We'll stun them. And we'll just do an all-around smack them down with the auras. More standard stackers here. And in case you guys are curious, the reason I'm able to do this is I've set my defenses up this way. So like, I've got tenacity on the weapon manufacturers and on the flame auras. I don't have tenacity on the LSA. However, I do have the destructive pylon shard in the LSA, and it's still working. Even when the LSA is stunned. Alright, man, there's a ton left. We can just do a face roll here. This is kind of absurdity already. What's left? 150? That's 2 more. I can't do a poison dart tower now. You know what? Let's put some variety here anyway. What's that leave me? That leaves me 110. Gotta have some kind of variety going on, right? You know what? I'm just gonna do the absolutely absurd. Is this the right monk? I don't have boost stars fully optimized, but I do have them close. So let's boost all this stuff. Alright, it's not catching the ones on the outside. Here we go. Here's the answer to that. Let's put the boost star here, and then the PDT behind. There we go. This is going to be a complete meltdown right here. In fact, I think just this alone is going to force this into completely AFKable right here. Let's see how it does. I mean, the weapon man's not even getting its stun off. Very nice. Alright, let's take a look at Timmy. Make sure the Timmy lane's good. Timmy lane's getting annihilated. Wow. Nothing is even making it out of the bubble. Boosted Earth Shatters for the win. Crazy. Alright, I'm not going to bother upgrading anything there. This is definitely a full face melter here, though. Nah, there's nothing that makes Flamar a stun. Well, I mean, why not at this point? Everything in the game is so OP now, it's ridiculous. Might as well do it up. I mean, the game is designed now for people to push to floor 400, floor 500, without doing absurd ancient power resets first. Alright, Jao, well, thank you very much for swinging by. Say hello to the rest of France for me. I mean, you don't have to say hi to them all today, but sometime in the next few days would be fine. Yeah, that'd be a solid alternative, or a solid option there, Real Alice. The thing is you want melee boom and melee damage on your lane clear. Whatever your lane clear defense is. So if the defense is not designed to be the lane clear, and it's designed for bosses or lady orcs or anything else specifically, then you would want to switch away from that. Like here, I'm using melee boom on the lightning strike aura and on the flame aura, but I'm not using melee boom on the weapon manufacturers. Instead, I'm relying on just raw damage output for the weapon mans, and I'm picking up the boom from these other defenses. Now, of course, the defense that gets the killing blow gets the boom. But you don't want to put melee boom on everything. And, you know, that's what a lot of people are starting to do. And, I mean, it's a great lane clearer. But remember that not all your defenses are designed for that. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Wolfman. I do appreciate it. Yeah, max defense rate servo without using a shard will not get... I don't think it'll get any defenses to the cap. I mean, sure, I'm sure there's a few, but it won't get many defenses all the way to the cap. Booty Slacker, Jack Thompson, Antonio, thank you all very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it a ton. Melee? Melee is mobs that come up and hit you with a sword or a club or something, rather than throw something at you. If they throw something at you or shoot something at you, then they're a ranged mob. If they come up and hit you with something, then they're melee. Luffy Senpai, thank you very much. Appreciate the sub, man. God, I'm getting really good mutators today. I gotta take it while it's here. I gotta keep grinding. This kind of luck doesn't happen very often, but I'm just getting really, really nice setups today. Basically, with your, if you look at the defense rate mod, though, when you have your Ascension in the mix, the only way a maximum defense rate mod will get you to the speed cap is if you take that particular relic up to Chaos 8. If you get it up to Chaos 8, then it will hit the range cap. If you don't take it to Chaos 8, then it will be just shy. We got a roller. Uh-oh. That's alright. That roller's gonna take a month to get there. Yeah, bees are super strong. Support mods are mods that kill support enemies. Uh-oh. Lost both Skyguards? How the heck did that happen? Shit. Oh man, I talked too much crap about how easy it was. And now I'm going to lose to Flyers. That is disappointing. Wow, so close. Alright, I stand corrected. No longer will I talk shit about how easy the map was. God dang. 3 assassins, what can you do? I got time on that flyer, though. Actually, the flyer died. Nice. Obelisk for the win. Thank you, Mr. Obelisk. There you go. I mentioned it in the Obelisk Spotlight, and I was talking about how an Obelisk can save the day for you. Well, that Obelisk completely saved the day for me. It killed that last flyer. Now, why did these guys... I'm not sure why these Skyguards went down. They shouldn't have with 2 of them. Unless I'm just at that point where the flyers are starting to get meaner than I am. Let's upgrade them up. There's no way the flyers are going to survive that. Let's see. Crappy. Alright. Gonna stay out by these weapon mans this time with that many assassins. The diverse tower power servo only applies to the tower you put it on there, the real Alice. If you put other defenses around your volcano, then it would work. That's what diverse is. Like, I'm using diverse power servo on my Frosty, or on my boost aura. So it's getting a power boost for each type of defense around it. Which means it's getting 1 for the Earth Shatter, 1 for the cannon, and 1 for the PDT. And that weapon manufacturer probably isn't close enough, but it may be getting it from the weapon man too. Now, if I was smart, I would have put the base of the weapon man node way back here. And then it would be getting buffed. And it would be buffing the boost. But I was not smart. Wow, man. Flyers are just eating me up here. Alright, those guys got nuked. So that was just a fluke with that flyer lane. What was that? That was map 2. You want destruction on every damaging defense you have, pretty much, Max. No amps in there. Destruction is best in slot on just about every defense in the game. No doubt about it. But if your tower does damage, you want destruction. For certain. Alright, let's see what we got for loot. No, no, and no. Any good mods? Come on, give me something good. Man, come on, really? When am I going to get something above 3 bars today? Well, your crit is a percentage of your damage done, Max. So yeah, even with a crit build, you'd want destruction. Because you want your base damage higher, because your crit damage is a percentage of your base damage. So destruction on all things. For certain. Let's see, we got Timmy, EMP Stabbies up top, Proximity. That makes for an interesting setup here. Because proximity on that flyer lane means I can do lots of things. First off, let's throw down a flame aura there. Then let's put a weapon manufacturer node there. Actually, I don't like that placement. Let's get it up farther. Right there. Then throw the other two nodes down here for the Timmy lane. Maximum effort on the Timmy lane. So we want unique sources of damage hitting it. So we've got the Weapon Man. Let's go with a Lightning Strike. Let's go 2 Flame Auras since it is a Frosty lane for the most part. Let's get a PDT. Let's do something else too. Let's put a Cannonball. And an Earth Shatter. Or that's too much. Let's throw a Cannonball. That's 300 DU. I should probably leave it alone. That's a ton right there. I get a little carried away on some of those, some of these mutators like maximum effort. I just want to put one of everything down. Actually, by the looks of that mess over there, I might be able to put one of everything down. Alright, Hex Throwers with Spellbreaker. Let's stun them up. Let's get an LSA down. And then, should have just left the cannons in the deck. Let's drop 3 cannons. That's overkill for sure. Okay, we got EMP Stabbies here with Bullet Sponge. Now, I'm going to go with a regular old Skyguard here. However, I want to remove that Bullet Sponge first. In fact, let's move the Skyguard down even. Put it there. I'll put it over here. I like it up top. I want to remove that Bullet Sponge. So, we can do that with an Aris stack up here. I'm actually going to go 2, since it is an EMP Kami lane. And that should handle that. Alright, we got more Bullet Sponge going over here. Holy crap. So we got double flyer lanes. We got Spellbreaker in the mix. Let's go with a Skyguard here. I'm going to put 2 Pebble Shooters over here. Debating on moving the Skyguard up a little closer. It's got the range. And then I do have that Bullet Sponge, so let's get rid of the Bullet Sponge the same way we did over in the other lane with just some auras. Alright, then we got a controlled burn lane coming this way. So let's PDT it. Actually, we can just double PDT this one. Put 1 on each lane. That's going to help with the flyers too. And then we'll put 1 big old conglomerate in the middle. I'm thinking that will probably smoke both those lanes, but I do have additional DU and I've got a bunch of air in, so let's do this as well to get a little bit more work out of all these air defenses. Alright, and that leaves me, what, 390 left for 2 lanes, and these are 2 relatively easy lanes. So let's go with a standard stack on each lane. That leaves me 50 left. So I'll split the lanes with a frostbite tower, and then split the lanes with another lightning strike. And that will fill us out. Let's see, what all did I miss? Zor passed his permit test. Grats to you. What up, Partek? Just found a Shatterquake. Very nice rage. Yeah, Vamp definitely scales off of the defense health stat, not the actual stat of the tower. Anyway, I think I'm all caught up there. Sorry if I missed you. Thanks to Lightrayne for saving the day. Tabitha, if you're looking for tips and tricks for Chaos 1, you want to do exclamation Chaos 1. And that will get that for you. Looks like my air is not close enough to take advantage of these Earth Shatters. I'm going to leave him there, though, since everything's holding so well. Leave him there and keep him focused. How are we looking up here? Looking good. And what about the mid? It looks like the mid's looking good by the looks of the mini-map. So yeah, it held up pretty strong. And it looks like my little flyer mess up there worked really well too. So fantastic. Do I not have an obelisk down? I don't have an obelisk anywhere, huh? Alright, so we just made this lane easier. I'm going to change this up a little. I'm going to get rid of both of those. And instead go with a weapon manufacturer node, and then 2 more nodes down here, and that's going to basically, I'm going to be able to buff the weapon manufacturer with the lightning strike aura, even though that node is up there. And that's going to leave me a little leftovers. Do I want a Frosty? I think a Frosty would be a natural. Let's do that. Nice, Patrick. Well, welcome back. Yep, the shard grind is real. There, Demon Child, there's no doubt about that. It is just brutal. People wonder how I got so many shards, and it's like, take a look at my Steam profile and take a look at hours played. Because a whole lot of that is straight up shard grinding. Oh, I forgot about the obelisk. Dang it. That's alright. Next wave, next wave. Actually, I got enough DU right now. I don't have a Mystic in my deck, though. I'll have to wait. Working good. Up here is just straight up face roll. Throw a couple of ups around while I'm up here. This one's gonna get interrupted. Yeah, there we go. Whew, the wind kicked back up. Oh man, it's gusty. See, we got Hex Lava Zerker Whompers. Actually, let's just incorporate the obelisk in over here. We'll make the obelisk a little bit of a makeshift wall here. How's that? And we got Hex Lava Zerker Womp Womps. No reason to not do the standard stack again. And this lane should be 100% ignorable. Coast Guard helicopters keep flying over. I bet some dummy took his boat out with this wind, even though they're not supposed to have any boats on the water today. If Coast Guard helicopters are flying around, that means somebody took their boat out. That's just how it is. Very nice. I'm not going to say it. The last time I said I got pretty good array of mutators, look what happened to me. So I'm not going to say those words. I'm going to go around saying it and actually say it without saying it. Alright, what do we got? Oh, right here. Geohex Zerker Womps. So I mentioned this several times before, but with the current state of the Earth Shatter Tower, anytime I have a double lane open up like this, almost every single time, all I do is throw down 3 Earth Shatters in addition to what's already on the lane. As long as there's no major lane conflicts, like Frost Orcs or Controlled Burn or something like that, where I need to add in something else, just adding those 3 Earth Strikes, or Earth Shatters, pardon me, makes just a massive, massive difference on the lane. The power of the Earth Shatter is immense. Let's check it out. Now we got another little mini popcorn machine going in there. Not really a best blockade out there, Ghouler. They're all, every wall in the game is very effective. I personally use the Mystic Walls because they're cheap and they provide some crowd control. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with using any walls. Use the walls you like the best. Yeah, like Lightrayne said, I mean, just the Squire walls are some of the best things you could ask for, so there's no reason to really spec or get a different hero or spec a hero just for walls, just because you've got them right there already. Ooh, Shieldy Gobs pushed a little, but didn't make it all the way through. Actually, didn't make it that far at all. Very, very nice. Ooh, and it's opening right in the middle. Alright, I've already got Controlled Burn handled from the Poison Dart Towers and the stun from the weapon manufacturers. And then we've got Armored, increased magical damage. So I'm going to do the exact same thing I just said and just add 3 Earth Shatters. Where do I want them? Actually, I'm just sure to be able to do 4. Let's just put them on the sides here. I'm going to go 2 Earth Shatters here. 1 more Earth Shatter here. and that will handle the additional from that middle lane. Now, I could just completely... Well, you know what? Why not? I got 40 DU left. It's wave 5. Let's overkill it. Crazy. Crazy damage going on in this little area here. Now I gotta stand and watch it. Nothing's gonna survive the popcorn machine, though. They won't even go up into the air. I don't think. I think they're gonna be dead before they launch. But might as well take a peek. Watch it all happen. Exclamation juicy stacks there, skinny fish. Throw an S on the end. You had it right. It just needs an S. I'm not using any walls right now, Cross, but I will definitely be adding walls back. There's nothing wrong with using walls. I mean, theoretically, it's the smartest thing to do. It's just, I haven't hit that level of difficulty yet. Because remember, I'm using multiple Chaos 8 relics. One of the reasons why I insist on having a weapon manufacturer and a flame aura on every lane is because I've got a Chaos 8 relic on a weapon manufacturer and on a flame aura. So it's my two best defenses as far as the power level goes. But I haven't really hit the point where that hasn't been enough. Wow, everything just melted. Kick it here for a potential assassin. There we go. Nah, not the Dragonfall popcorn machine. The Earth Shatter popcorn machine. What was that? There's floor 251. Knocked out. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Dang, man. I got bad luck today. Let's continue on along to the next floor. What we're gonna get, what we're gonna get. Yep, it sounded like assault, and it is assault. I got a Discord message real quick. Ooh, it's Jose. Jose sent me a message. It just says hi, though. So I got no dirt for you all. Literally, it says hi, Juice, and that's it. Let me see if I can get him to come by the stream. He's typing. Jose is typing. Important moments. He said he's in the middle of something and can't right now. Oh well, it was worth a shot. But, you know, you're in the middle of something, you're in the middle of something. What can you do? He wants me to talk to him, but I'm not gonna I'm not going to stop the stream. Alright. Jose is essentially typing, indeed. Defense crit damage, ramps to power. World Tree McBufferson, don't need him. What do we got? What do we got? As soon as I get everything done on the PC there, Chaos. Alright, let's see. Can we do a funky build over there? Hex Throwers? No. Because the little Gobus are going to throw at my stuff. So sad, so sad. I wanted to do the Earth Shattered build over here. Alright, what do we got? We got Timmy. And FaZe. We actually got easy mutators again. Holy crap, man. Throwers. I'm getting lots of thrower lanes, frosty thrower lanes, which in my opinion, those are the easiest ones. Gonna easy mode this bad boy. Ooh, we do have a headstrong though, so I should throw something else back here. PDT should take care of that. And then on Timmy, let's add an extra flame aura. Let's just do them like that. And that should handle it. I better get the max mods quick. I'd be fine with that. Psyhex Womps. I think this is a spammer. Hex Throwers. We do have long shot here, so I'm not going to rely just on that. I'm going to throw something else in over here. Let's go with a poison dart tower. Where do we want it? Actually, let's just put it right here. And if I'm going to do that, might as well put it right here, right? Looks like I'm missing a little bit of the range when I do that, though. Decisions. Can I hit both lanes with it if I put it here? It's sketchy, but I can. Let's do that. Hit both lanes with it. What's going on there, Chop Lane? The Joker? I don't know. The Joker, they haven't given any indication of it, of when yet. We'll keep it light over here. And we got long shot here as well, but we're going to have to keep it light just because of the DU. How many mobs? We got 70 mobs. You know, I could go with a cannon back here. Let's do that. Take advantage of that long shot with something. Alright, let's get it going here. That's enough to get you to floor 200, Chaos. That's a lot. Mine are only doing about, I want to say mine are doing like 6 million. So if you're doing 5 million with 3 nodes, that's enough to get you well over floor 200. I mean, that's a lot of damage. I mean, how many defenses in the game can say that one individual node of it is going to be doing 1.5 million DPS unupgraded just at tier 1? I mean, that frees up so many possibilities with upgrading other things. That's another big benefit of the weapon manufacturer is it's not that you can't upgrade it, it's that it doesn't require upgrading. So if you look at it in that aspect, it gives you an opportunity to upgrade lots of other things, you know? Yeah, any of the old any of the old items, max only have 2 shard slots, or 2 mod slots. Or is it shard slots? I'll have to look at them again. I've got a couple of them, those old items. What do we got? We got mobs jamming up over here for some reason. Yeah, they're just getting stunned up, coming out slow. Oh, that lane's phased, that's why. They're slow rolling it. Just throw some ups around. I'm going to do double ups on these flames for Timmy. I'm going to do a double up back here since this is actually triple up since it's covering 3 lanes. Or 2 lanes, pardon me. It's exclamation WM there, Chris. Just exclamation WM in chat. Yeah, all of those old weapons are just for show. You're not going to be getting... That's not going to be best in slot using any of those old weapons. I've got a Wailing Glaive too. I've got a Wailing Glaive. I've got a couple of the old bows. I've got a Toxic Shock. What else do I have? I've got a bunch of the old stuff. I've been hanging on to it. I'll never use it. It's never going to be best in slot. I actually really like that Toxic Shock shot type, but it just doesn't do enough damage. I don't believe so, Proxy. I'm not positive, though. I haven't tried since I have them. You know, I've got the axe, that's right. I've got the old Squire axe. Since I've already had them, I haven't tried to farm them. I'm not sure if you can. I wouldn't guess you can. I'm assuming they don't drop. But I don't, that's a complete guess. The only one I really care about is Water Elemental there, Jeremy. I don't really even remember all of them that I picked. I definitely picked Water Elemental. I picked Taser Suit. The Boot Regen Shard. What else? I can't remember what else I picked. Woof. The big ones for me were Taser Suit and Water Elemental, mainly Water Elemental. Water Elemental opens the game up with combos so much. Oh, the spooky weapons are dropping in Blood Moon? Nice. Well, there you go. Yep, need more boot shards. Exactly. I really want Water Elemental back in the game, though. The Xbox has that Drench shard for cannons. And, man, I want it. I mean, it's obviously Water Elemental is not that same shard. But Water Elemental you can put in any defense. Well, you did something differently there, show montage. You either placed it with the wrong hero, or you did put it in the wrong slot. You had to have done something with the gear. You know, put your ascension in wrong. Don't have the same shards. You had to have changed something, or it wouldn't be a thing. You're still going to die. Any melee hero is going to die every now and then. But yeah, melee monk is very, very competitive in high onslaught floors. It's one of the strongest melee heroes in the game. I mean, as far as one-shot power, it's without a doubt the strongest in the game. It's like 30% too. I mean, you're not going to get more than that. 30% is huge. You just have to use it properly. You put it on an AoE tower, it's 30% for each one of those mobs it hits. So, I mean, water elemental is massive. Do I still have it in my bag? I might have it in my bag from that video I did. Let me look. Let's see, there it is. 25% chance to do 30% additional damage and drench enemies. So I mean, it's immensely good shard. I really, really want to use it so badly, but I'm not going to do it because until everyone has access to it, I'm just not going to do it. Not going to use any shards that everyone doesn't have access to. The monk is worlds better than the squire for melee, in my opinion, but the monk is one of my favorite heroes, so if you ask somebody that the squire is their favorite hero, they'd probably say squire. I would put if I was able to use water elemental right now, I would put it on weapon manufacturers, poison dart towers, and I would have a second non-frosty lane Ramster set up with storm damage and water elemental. It would go on those three right now today. No doubt about it. If I had access to water elemental. Which, I mean, obviously I've got a water elemental, but I'm not going to use, you know, back to the same story. Not going to use it if you can't use it. If someone that starts playing the game today doesn't have access to it, then I'm not going to use it. It wasn't a best in slot for sure, Sunbaked, but it was really strong. It's an incredible utility shard. It adds just an amazing amount of CC with that electrocute combo. I mean, you could throw it on anything. Which shard would I replace in the weapon manufacturer? I would probably take out Deadly Strikes and have some little baby-sized weapon mans that have immense stopping power. Is what I would probably do. I'd have to look through them though and kind of theory craft it as it happened, you know. Oh, no doubt. There, Tobot. That's the whole reason I stream, you know. It's nice. I mean, it's nice on my end too. Now, I screw up a lot when I'm not watching what I'm doing. But it makes playing the game more fun when you're having a conversation with people at the same time, you know. It's the next best thing to playing with your friends. You know, obviously, playing any game is always more fun if you got a group of friends that you're playing with. But being able to talk to people is huge. Because that shard is supposed to be turned off, Max Berries. Max Berries. Max Bories. It's not, all of those Chaos 8 shards are not supposed to be working currently. However, a lot of them do, as you all know. Man, we got a bit of a train wreck here on this one. And I hate the map. You know what? I haven't just straight up passed a map at 100 floors. I'm doing it right now. I cannot stand this map. I've done it too many times. Too many damn times. Yeah, Pumpkinator. I did pick Pumpkinator as well, Rage. That one's a fun shard. It doesn't actually do a lot of damage, but it's really, really fun, you know? Alright, now just because I did that, you know I'm going to get this map again. There's gating in the game, Tobot, so you have to be on the same floor to be able to play with. Like right now on PC, there's only, out of all 3 servers on PC, there's like 7 other players, or 8 other players in the world that I could potentially play with right now, as no one else has access to this floor. So it's a gating situation. Alright, let's get these done. Long shot, EMP, nothing special. Alright. Game Ogre down here. Let's PDT this one. And then just stack it up. Call it good. Sorry guys, I'm trying to rush through these because I'm very curious to find out what Jose has to say. I want to hop into that call and chat with him before he's done for the day, which could happen at any moment. But on the same note, I'm not going to cancel the stream for it. Alright, let's get an obelisk just to soak up something here. Just going to put it right there. That covers both of those EMPs. I'm going to move the Skyguard closer, though. That's bad placement. And it sounds like I was at the end of the pool for the music. Let me get the music going real quick. What the heck? There we go, my music went funny for a moment. Alright, what was I doing? Moving the Skyguard. Let's get it up here a little bit more in range. I got 120 left. Let's just do a stack at each spawn. Or at least these spawns. What's that leave me? It only leaves me 20. I'll just throw this one right here. Actually, let me put it right here so it hits the flyers to you. Alright, here we go. Sham, what's up, what's up? All of them, really, Vane. I would just suggest going with builders before you go with DPS heroes. So, like, don't go with the Barbarian or the Gun Witch first. Get yourself some more builders in your deck first. Actually, that would have been a fun Nuke Monk lane. Somebody was asking for a Nuke Monk earlier. I'm going to change it up after this wave. It's so fun to do game Ogre lanes versus with the Nuke Monk. And that's going to free up some more DU where I can just overkill the heck out of all this stuff up here. And then not have to worry about coming back up. Woo! Bunch of mobs there. Oh, I'm excited about the nuke mug. That's like a perfect lane for it, though. Alright. I do want to put Last Resort here, though, in case I choke. So let's sell all this stuff. And what other mutators was it? Oh, it's Controlled Burn, too. I'm going to have to put at least a PDT down for Controlled Burn. Ah, that stinks. Alright. And then what else do I want? I'm going to put a Weapon Man back here just as last resort in case I don't make it. And then that gives me 80 more up top. Let's go with a PDT right there. And we'll just do this. Something like that. Now let's get Nuki. Getting Nuki. Alright, now something a lot of people don't know is that Power Gambit and Heroic Power are both a little buggy. So if you unequip them and re-equip them, if you haven't used that hero in a while, sometimes that will fix it. Alright, let's see what we got. Bunch of little guys first. Come on, big ogres. Just burn these guys down with my right click. There we go, there we go. 267 million health. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, I missed. God dang it, I wasted my pet too. Oh my god, I'm screwing them up like crazy. I'm out of practice. There's one. Oh, it didn't get the one shot. Man, I'm screwing these shots up like mad here. Is there more ogres? I think that was it for this wave. I'll get it here. You guys gotta let me practice up. It's been a few days since I've done it. That and the ogre snot is throwing me off because I'm out of range of getting that last hit in. How's Tuskar doing? He should be dead by now, but he's not. Alright, let's upgrade all this stuff up here. Let's get that Skyguard over here upgraded as well. That way I don't have to worry about it. Alright. Just playing the highest tier there, Tobot. Actually, the best gear in the game is, you can only get it through crafting. So you would have to upgrade a piece to Chaos 8. Let's see. Let's get the Ogre Snot off me this time. There we go. I'm all charged up. Bam! One shot. 267 million health. Take that, mister. God, I love it when it works right. Just the best thing ever. Ba-bam! One shots for days. Yeah, EV2 is a great choice for a builder and DPS there, Vane. Alright, Gribbs. Is the ogres done? Ah. Ungratifying. Needs more ogres, please. Get off my bro. Man, Gribbs. Gribbs is going the wrong way. What you doing, Gribbs? Gribbs decided to make a left. Like, I ain't going the way I'm not going where you tell me to. I ain't doing it. Alright, let's get back down here for some more ogre fun. Don't want to waste my crane stance on these little guys, so I'm just going to arrange them down. Come on, I know you're in there. There he is. Get your big butt out here, Gregory. Ba-boom! Right in the face. Come on, little guy, die. Mid-stomp, I don't care. Oh, I missed him. Or no, I didn't miss him. I thought I missed him. Nash. And Thork. I thought I heard assassins. No? Oh, they're there. Slimes and bees, Oscar. There is no Chaos 8, Tobot. There is no Chaos 8 maps to do. So, there's no way to get Chaos 8 drops. The only way to get it, like I mentioned a minute ago, is just through crafting. So you have to get the Chaos 8 amps. And then upgrade the gear to Chaos 8. That's the only way. Yeah, Lightrayne's telling you there now. But there is no Chaos 8. Alright. Let's get some more of that one-shot action. I wish he had more than 267 million health. I want to push it to the limits here. Alright, it should be next. Nope, 3 more little ones. Oh, a Yeti. Get off me, assassin. Oh, you can't do the Yeti while you're frozen. That's unfortunate. You can do them when you're unfrozen, though. Gonna have to just burn this one the old-fashioned way. Alright, that was it, I think, for those guys. The obelisk is awesome defense to use on every map. Yeah, they sell for about 10 million gold each there, Max. If you need one, I'll sell you one for 10 mil. Or if you look around on the markets, you can find them as low as like 8 mil, probably. Maybe even 6. What's going on, punters? As you see, though, I've been playing for, what, almost 3 hours today, and I haven't seen a single one. So it's not like they're just rare, dropping everywhere. I didn't get one at all yesterday, either. And yesterday I played about 10 floors. So that's, what, 30 maps without getting one. See, your friend's got EV2 and Dryad. You want to have different heroes? There's lots of good choices there, really, Joey. It's a hard call. That's the last hit Nuke Monk. It's the newest hero spotlight on the channel. Or no, yeah, it's the newest hero spotlight. There is a defense spotlight that came after it, but let's see here. Anything good? What was that? No, I'm on floor 251 there, Tobot. I can't just play around. I gotta use completely dialed in heroes. I mean, I'll just get face rolled if I just start logging on to random heroes and playing them. They gotta be completely 100% dialed in to play them at this level. You have to play your best stuff. You can't play anything else. Or you're risking it if you do. Alright, we got EMP stabbies. Let's just go with that and a PDT. Actually, we could use a PDT down there too, so. Let's see, we use a PDT to take off the bullet sponge and help in the main lane. And then just go with a standard stack. What do we want to do down here? Down here, we got controlled burn. So let's go with a PDT here, and I'm going to split the stun so that I get some stun on the flyer lane too. What do we got? Hex Whompers. Well, the easiest thing to do here. You know what? I should throw a LSA down, not that. There we go. Alright, we got Stabby Zappers. And Psyfrost Lava Zerker Womps. So, what do we want to do? Let's PDT it. I'm going to throw a... That's proximity. Yeah, I got proximity up here, so I'm going to throw a couple of auras up here to help me with proximity. And we got Frost Orcs here. Actually, you know what? Let's do another knock-up build and throw a traditional Skyguard back in the mix. Well, that's not a Skyguard. Yeah, no thanks there, Max. I'd give you 5 C8 amps and an Auto Meow for 55 million? 500,000? Nah. I think 55 million would be a fair price for that. Hell, maybe even 50 million and be a nice guy. Hook you up. There you go. I'll give you the good buddy discount. 50 million. Today only. Actually, that's a ridiculously good deal. Just the Auto Meow will sell for 10. I would jump on that. Nah, there's no real mandatory mods. You can do up your mods however you want, really. Alright, I didn't put an obelisk down yet. So... let's go with an obelisk right there. And then hopefully the kamikazes are going to come over to these nodes. In fact, let's get lots of nodes to really encourage them. Do I have another lane? I don't have another lane. Alright, let's see. Let's go like that. And we got Spellbreaker in there, but I think I'm just going to go with Earth Shatters instead. Some cannons would give me shatter combo damage, but I want to get some CC as well. And that actually makes me want to throw down a Skyguard. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to save the rest for the next wave. Now, let's see what I missed. Hopefully nothing. But I did go through that pretty quick. Get an upgrade on that bad boy. Yeah, the floors go up. The highest floor, Marcos, is at like 640 or something like that. No one will ever catch Marcos if he doesn't want them to. He spends 18 to 20 hours a day playing DD2, so... If Marcos says so, no one will ever catch him. He's too far ahead of everyone. He would have to stop playing for like several months for anybody to even come close. Come on, flyers, die already. Yep, he's gonna kill me instead. Didn't get him over to killing zone quick enough. Alright, what's new? Hopefully my rushing doesn't lose this for me, but I do want to get in that call with Jose and see what's up. Where are we? We're over here, right? Frost Vanguard Throwers. Should be able to just easy mode it. Let's grab a little Gobu. Looking good. Some ups and away we go. I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of Dragonfall popcorn machines that I don't use now, Max. I've got a whole page of them on the PS4. Literally, a whole page of my inventory full of them. I think I've got like 3 stacks left on the PC. I haven't used them in a long time. Crap, I forgot to upgrade the obelisk. As soon as it's unstunned, I'll get that done. Actually, why am I bothering repairing it? Come on, stun, dang you. That's a bug on all the platforms. Rage, it's a latency issue. Yeah, what got wrecked? Oh, the upgrade never went off. Let's get that all juicy. See, we got a freezy lane. I'm just gonna do it the easy way here because I do have 250 DU available. So freezy lane is gonna get wrecked. Or you know what? Let me do this instead. Instead of doing what I was intending to do, I'm gonna do that instead. Is that the right monk? Yeah. That's gonna be face roll right here. I'm gonna watch it for a sec though, just to make sure. Oh yeah, they're getting it. The shieldies are coming out a little further than I'd like. Yeah, it's really nice when you get the mixed visuals as well, Rage, and you get the EV2 with the polearm or staff or whatever. That's when it gets really fun as well. Where's Gribbs? There's no place, Gabriel. Just any map. The item rarity as far as like weapon types or armor types or whatever, it all drops from everywhere. There is no best place. Man, I screwed up there. Yeah, like Lightrayne said, you just do the highest chaos tier that you can. Any map. Come on, Assassin, let's get this rolling. I do want to throw some more ups in over here. I think I'm going to throw them on this. I'm going to spend it all. Oh, crap, I spent too much. Oops, I forgot about the next lane. Alright, well, let me get this replaced. Derpage number 417. At least I caught it that time. And didn't just start the map. Alright. Oh, I got lucky too. It's right here. Psyhex Zerker Womp. So I'm going to go with that old theory here. Alright, let's let it run. And you know what? I'm going to risk it all here and go AFK right here for just one moment. Because I've got stuff just blowing around outside. So give me one moment. I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, everybody. I survived. How perfect. My barbecue grill was about to go running down the road. Let's see, what opened up? Not down there. I got a boss down there this wave, though. Ogre, though. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. Well, what the heck opened? Am I missing something? Oh, here it is. Frosty Zerker fodder with Frost Orcs. The lovely, lovely Frost Orcs. Well, I think it's Ramster time again. It's possible to use any defense in the game, Tobot, if you set your defenses up properly. You should always use the defenses that you like the best, is the best advice I could give you, I think. I wonder if I want to try to sneak in some flames. I'm going to try. This may end up backfiring on me. In fact, let's get these rams up here. All right. Go, go, little ramsters. Same as any other single target defense, really. For archers there, Raj, you'd want to go, well, you'd want Piercer on it. The Piercer servo would be very important. Your shards should just be defense rate, destruction, and deadly strikes, just like with any other defense. And then decide what you want to do with your archers from there. So you could go melee damage, melee boom, if you wanted to add some AoE to it. Archers, in my opinion, need a little bit more range from where they're at right now. I would like to see archers in a little bit better spot. Uh-oh. Gregory making a push over here? Shoot. Ah. Just too many assassins. Can't handle all those shots. Let's just park right here and wait for him. I'm sure there will be eventually there, Tobot. There's nothing in development right now. But I do think eventually there will be a Dungeon Defenders 3 for sure. It's Trendy's biggest name that they own, you know, is the Dungeon Defenders franchise. Alright, give me them loots, give me them loots. And what floor was that? That was 252. So that's not bad. 3 floors today. Ah, still no C8 amp. Man, I'm on a dry spell with the amps. Anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for swinging by. I really do appreciate it. Lightrayne, thank you very much for all the help. Lightrayne's always a superstar. But thanks a ton, everybody. All the support I've been getting on the channel with DD2 has just been absolutely amazing. I really do appreciate it. I did a spotlight for the obelisk the day before yesterday. So check the channel there, Malasso. But anyway, thanks a ton all. I will see you all soon. Take it easy.